Rashad, why you
Anyway,
didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother. Trump, lead
What's up,
any,
Rashad?
yeah.
What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
Leave them white girls alone. Leave
To me, how I feel
white
about
girls alone. Shannon, you need you a nice older black lady that's your age. And he said, no, I don't want that. Zero said he doing well. Good. Love to hear it, man. Love to hear it, brother. But yeah. She said she's speaking up on Shannon Sharpe behalf.
people keep asking me how I feel about Shannon Sharpe. That's my brother, and I love him. That's how I feel. That's it. And let me say this to y'all. Be careful in your judgments.
You in the same boat as me, Zero. He said, I've been working 12-hour shifts for the last week and a half. I know you can't wait till your next off day. I know you can't wait till your next off day, man. Hey, man, may your next day of being off just be filled with, like, just do nothing, bro. At least for half the day. I know you can't afford to do nothing like the whole day because you got like errands and stuff like that, like adult responsibilities. You got kids, but like at least give yourself 6 hours where you ain't doing nothing, bro. He said, today my first day off since the last time. Gosh, Lee. Dang. The last time we spoke on live was before I went out of town. That was 7 days ago. You worked 7 days in a row. Nah, that's tough. 12 hours, 12-hour shifts for 7 days in a row. Something serious.
Be careful in your ridicule.
Hope you're getting some sleep.
Be careful in your statements, because we've all not walked the perfect line. We've all had mistakes. We've all taken a fall. We've all had to get up and get to going again. So that is my brother, and I love my brother, and I know what it feels like to be thrown away. I know what it feels like for people to quit on you and give up on you. That won't be me. Shannon Sharpe, that's Shay. Hey, baby, we love him. I know I was doing a show in one city one night, and somebody said his name, and I heard this woman in the crowd. She was like, boo, and put her thumbs down. I said, bitch, no, you won't do that. No, you will not do that. No, ma'am. Whatever you feeling about my brother, if you ain't got something nice to say, be quiet.
Ooh.
That's all. I'm glad, baby. I'm glad. You know, and this is the baby that just wrote this, so they'll know I'm talking to them. When you say your views have changed on Shannon Sharpe, and, you know, after you listen to what I'm saying, you had to go within. And I think if more of us did that, we wouldn't be so quick to give our opinion on somebody's shit. And an opinion in a way where, oh, I don't like them no more. I don't fool with them no more. What'd he do to you? Those were his choices and decisions. Still a beautiful brother.
That's how I felt about Umar.
Still won't throw him away.
Hey, Charles, I'm not answering this question because you're going to get me roasted by Monique. And shout out to Monique. I appreciate Monique, and I appreciate her ability to tell a joke. Monique will 100% make me cry. So I ain't even going to try that. Zero said people leaving his job, so you got to pick up extra shifts. That's always the worst, bro. That's always the worst. Like when it's like the summertime, a lot of people taking time off and everything like that. And then so you got to pick up extra shifts because people taking vacation. Or if people just quit and retiring and leaving the job, and people got to pick up and work extra until the meantime, until they fill the next job. And don't let you do a good job when you filling in. They definitely they not going to hire someone else after that. That's why I'm like, my theory is don't do nothing. All right, I ain't even gonna say that. Shout out, I love my job. You know, if y'all watching this right now, salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all for letting me rock everything like that on the YouTube. Shannon knew better, and hearing Monique with what she dealt with her voice pains, it sounds like she's hurt. Yeah. Monique, I think really is just like for Monique. So many people counted Monique out, right? So it's like anybody that gave Monique love, that showed Monique love and showed her support after a time where a lot of people were downplaying Monique's success in her career, et cetera, all of the things, right? Her and Cat Williams, they both were kind of like becoming outcasts and stuff like that in the industry. And Donald Glover gave both of them chances and stuff like that by putting them on. Oh, well, no, he put Cat Williams on Atlanta, and then Monique in the Adidas commercials with them and stuff like that. And that's kind of what Shannon did as well by bringing them on Club Shay Shay. And obviously, y'all know what happened. What happened with Cat? He turned it up, and it was history. The biggest interview on YouTube ever. Taylor Swift might just beat that with this podcast with Travis Kelce, but until then, it was the biggest interview on YouTube and history and stuff like that. And he turned up Club Shay Shay, and at the peak of Club Shay Shay, he brought on Monique to keep the thing going and to give her flowers in front of millions and millions of viewers and stuff like that. So I say all of this to say, when someone gives to you in a moment like that, you appreciate it and you hold on to it forever. Now, this also says a lot about Monique that she didn't take this moment to just be like, I told you so. Because me, I think like an acceptable response from me would have been like, from Monique would have been like, Shannon, you still my brother. I still love you. Thank you for all the opportunity, but I told you so. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that would have been acceptable. Like, that's not in bad taste. That's you telling him what you told him to his face. And when he failed, you just saying, hey, I still love you, but there's a reason why we told you this. And you didn't listen. Dang. Now, see, if Black Boy Max was a little more, you know what I'm saying, kind of in tune with stuff like that, then that would have been a great question for him to ask Yachty tonight on stream, because Yachty's clip of talking to Shannon been going around like crazy. His clip been going around more than Monique's. So I would have loved for Max to have known about it, but Max been going through a lot right now with his music, leaving phase, moving into his own house, building up 5-star and stuff like that. So he got a lot on his mind. But I would have loved for him to ask Yachty that tonight. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce won't do that big, but that's my bias take. Bro, they had 1.3 million watching in real time tonight. I remember watching Kai Cenat stream with Kevin Hart, and then Drewski came out, and they had like 400,000 viewers. And I was like, bro, Kai Cenat, this is like the biggest thing I ever seen on the internet. Like, obviously, Mr. Beast is Mr. Beast. But like in a live stream, I've never seen something that big. Like, they had 400,000. Kai might have gotten up to, hold on, before I just keep talking. Let's look it up now. We have the internet. Kai Cenat, most live viewers. We have the internet here at our disposal. Okay. Peak viewers, 720,000. Gosh, Lee, Kai, who was up there for 720,000? 720,000. Oh, this was during Streamer University. Dang. He did it during Streamer University, so that wasn't even during like the whole Kevin Hart joint. Hey, shout out Kai Cenat, bro. But I remember watching it when he had the 400,000 on you know what I mean, with Kevin Hart. And I said, dang, this kid like the biggest ever in like live streaming. Like, this is the most people I ever see. And Taylor Swift did 1.3 million. I seen someone post it on Twitter. She had 1.2 million. So you know what I did? I tuned in just to see what the hype was about. Dang, what they talking about on the mug? I don't want to be left out. It's a whole million other people watching. I'm watching it. Her and Travis just talking about, oh yeah, now that Taylor's off tour, she has different, hobbies like knitting, sewing. We've been baking, and I bake with her. I'm like, that's what we watching a couple talk about baking. 1.3 million people watching a couple yap about baking for an hour. Man, don't let anybody tell you your content can't work, bro. If you want to make some content, go put it out. Just put it out, bro. Put it out, bro. Put it out. Anyways, my girl took a in front of my post. Oh, a girl took it in front of my post. I don't think she noticed me behind the desk. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting, bro. Jeez Louise. Bro, I have a story about that from like my freshman year of college. Kai's viewership and Taylor Swift have a particular base. Shannon and Joe Rogan have diverse bases. Yeah, because Shannon to outdo Joe Rogan, bro, like that's, you know what I'm saying? That's big, bro. But it's just two Americas for real, for real. Like, I remember I was at work and they was asking, I got an icebreaker for y'all. What's the song of the summer? And they was like, I don't know. There hasn't really been a song of the summer. Listen to that. Ooh. And I was like, when me? Like, no one knew on my team what Win Whammy was. Someone looked it up and they was like, this sounds like 2008 Atlanta. And I was like, yeah, that's the point. Like, Futuristic is coming back. So, but yeah, anyways, back to this. Side note story. My freshman year in college, we was in the dorm and, you know, kids was just wilding, bro. Kids was just wilding about Valdosta State. And this was the weekend that my boy Mo came down from his college at Georgia Southern over there in Statesboro. And that's kind of like an hour away from Savannah, Georgia. Anyways, so they come down Valdosta. And Valdosta is an hour north of Tallahassee, Florida, just for people to know geographically what's going on. So they come down for the weekend. And boy, we get in trouble, man. The RA, he outside the dorm. He like, and we like, dang, what he mad about? They said, bruh, someone just took on the stairs. We said, what? Bruh, we ran to the little staircase. We seen the little and the other dude was like, come on, man. So they ran and told the RA. The RA seen it. And like I said, he just walked away. Kids is just stupid, bro. But for the girl to do that in front of your desk at her big age is crazy. I'd assume she's at a big age. That's disgusting, dog. She need to be arrested and taken away by animal control. 100%. All right, next. CeCe Winans and Shaka Khan. Now, this was something I ain't know about. I didn't know that they had static. I didn't know that.
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.